On hanging out there in LA for us, Treasure Thompson. We're going to get her plugged in right after this next commercial break.
We'll be right back after this commercial spotlight over the city.
Yeah. So we're going to get right into it. So you're from the DMV area. You went to school in the DMV area. Can I ask, what school did you attend? Because I want to know if any of these school people like asked her, did she go here? I said, I'm not going to ask her all those questions. We're going to just have her tell us where she went to school here in the DMV.
Well, I'm from Uptown, D.C., Northwest all day.
Uptown.
All my schools were uptown. I went to Rudolph, and I graduated from Rudolph. That is uptown in Northwest. And after Rudolph, I went straight to Paul Junior High School. It's now a charter school. After I left Paul for ninth grade, I went to Coolidge, but that wasn't where I was supposed to be. I was supposed to be a Rough Rider. So I went on down to my neighborhood school, which was Roosevelt, and I graduated a Rough Rider.
Oh, she's a Rough Rider, y'all. Roosevelt in the building. Y'all give it up for Roosevelt, Uptown. Yes. So you grew up in the DMV. You didn't move out until LA until later in life. But I read something, or it might have been one of your interviews, Treasure, where you lost your mom at a young age, right? At like 9 years old, is that right?
Yes, I did. I lost my mom when I was 9 years old. And that was actually very, very troubling for all of my siblings. So it just was something that luckily we was able to stay together because of our grandmother, but definitely not something that you want to deal with as a child.
Yeah, girl. Well, my heart pours out to anyone who is without their mom. So when I read that, it immediately tugged at my heart, and you turned out amazing. 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 Okay, so I got to get right to it. You know, everybody in the DMV, some people watched that show that you were on. It's called The Real Black China Show. Some people didn't. So for those who did not watch, all they really want to know is what happened. We know that you all were best friends. You all started, you met her in the DMV, right?
Yes, we both were in D.C. and we started out in the same club initially.
Yeah, I remember that story, and so that's how y'all became close. And then you eventually moved out to LA at some point, right?
Yes.
And then you all connected back out there. Who went to LA first, you or China?
Actually, China came to LA first. We've actually never lost contact with each other.
Okay.
From the moment we became friends, when she was 19, I was 20. We have been friends ever since. I mean, every year is a new adventure. She moved to Miami, and I'm going to go ahead and toot my own little horn by way of me. I definitely recommended for her to move there, to start branding herself, to start doing something different, because DC, at that point in time, it just wasn't popping.
Yeah.
She didn't have any children. I was already a mom. I was a teen mom, so I was kind of stationed with my family, and I'm very family oriented, which was also a reason why it took me so long to actually move. But she's been here in LA for about 5 years. I've been here for 2 years now.
Wow. Well, you've been doing some amazing things out there. I know you're no longer on the show, but you did make some appearances on the Rob and China show before she started this new The Real Black China Show, right? You were on both. Is that correct?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, you were on both. And so something happened. So we won't have you go into all the details, but just give us the summary of why are you not friends now?
To be honest, and I'm keeping it very transparent, especially with my DMV family, I think China just was tripping that day.
Yeah.
She was tripping, and I'm not sure what the actual ratings are for the show, but maybe it wasn't going in her favor. The show never was doing what we had initially said that it was supposed to be doing.
Yeah, it was supposed to be something different.
It was supposed to be positive. When I was told about the show, I was told that I would be able to promote my business, promote women empowerment, promote women's wellness, and that China was going to be displaying herself as more of a businesswoman, a good friend, and a mother. And unfortunately, none of those things ended up taking place. After I initially saw the trailer, and you know, when you're doing a TV show or anything, you kind of really can't talk about certain things. You sign documents and everything. So a lot of people are going all over the internet, and they're like, China's been this way, or Treasure didn't know how you didn't know what was going on. The shows was already recorded. But to be honest, I only was present when I was recording. I was never present when her mother was recording, so I could never justify what was being staged, what wasn't being staged. and so forth. I do know, however, everyone wants to know with the argument that me and her had on the show, I was told that I was supposed to be coming to have a conversation about doing a pamper party, something that we were supposed to be doing, which is something that I do in women's wellness. And when I came there, China was, I believe she was told that I wanted to have a conversation with her, and I think both of our signals got a little bit mixed, and then she started saying things that I wasn't really cool with, so then I said something that she wasn't really cool with.
Yep, I remember.
It just ended up going right there. I mean, but I said even on the last interview that I've done, when I said the embezzlement comment, that was like a kill word, like to make her shut up because she was trying to play with me on some money shit. I mean stuff.
No, that's fine, girl. You fine.
And I'm like, you can't play with me on that. And we're supposed to be friends. When I mean, I could have said a lot of things at that moment that would have made her even more infuriated. But I tried my very best to keep my composure, to not be real messy and be extra, because it takes two people to argue. One is wrong and one is stupid. Yeah. And unfortunately, we just both of us kind of took on those characteristics at that point.
Yeah, well, it's unfortunate. I just want to say, as a woman and as someone who values friendships, it's unfortunate to see when, you know, women separate like that. But, you know, things happen for a reason, honey. And so whatever your destiny is, that's just what it is. And God will continue to direct your path. You are doing amazing things on your own, standing on your own. And so I'm super proud of all the things you're doing, just as you're just standing on your own 2 feet. And I want to say kudos to you for all of the things that you're doing.
Thank you.
Yes.
I so appreciate that. This is not just something that I choose to do. This is a lifestyle for me. And for some people, they're just not with it. And maybe it's because of the lifestyles that they lead. But from the way how I was raised, me not having my mom, being raised by my grandmother, having siblings, just being family oriented, and just really actually knowing the struggle of trying to succeed, especially coming from where we come from in the DMV, it's not very common. Like a whole lot of us really don't get out of the city. So for me to have relocated and I don't have no rapper baby daddy or no whole bunch of work done or covers of magazines and stuff, I'm very proud of myself. I'm extremely content. My children are very happy. They're always smiling. And I make women happy. And on top of making them happy, I get their poom-pooms tight. So
girl, I was going right to that next. I said, okay, enough about the real Blac Chyna, all that, because that's behind you. But you know, people just wanted to know what happened. They wanted to hear your side, and I think it's only fair for you to be able to tell your side. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate you being candid. But what I need to know is about these yoni eggs. How you say it? Yoni eggs? Yoni eggs?